What it is, y'all? SlimReaper256, maddenstudents.com. You know what it is. Bringing y'all a little something different. I know some of y'all that follow my channel are probably like, "Yo, Slim got an HD PVR finally." Nah, this is one of Kilo's gameplays. He's the Ravens in this. Was like kind of like a lab game. He was just trying to lab it in rank. That's what most of us do. Like, I'm sorry if you're taking rank games seriously, like something's wrong with you. But now most of the people that are smart lab their schemes and rank games because you kind of want to see what it's like with when the bullets are live, quote unquote, I guess. But in this, I think he said that he told me that he was trying out his Atlanta scheme. Well, just fiddling around with the Atlanta scheme anyway, seeing how he liked it or whatever. It was mostly strong close, but that isn't a bad idea anytime. Like strong close is one of those Madden favorites, I guess, kind of like Snugs. Oh my God, he got that was just terrible, Andre. But yeah, it's one of those Madden classes like Snugs where it doesn't take too much thinking to run. Like right there was like the guy level slash Mega Mikey slash any other strong close user play from last year, which was wide trail. With the fullback motion, of course. But yeah, like I said, this was also back when Kilo was trying to figure out or put together anyway the defensive scheme for the new book that he just put out, the Cover 2 Cobra, which is straight crack, like in my opinion. I mean, I still am of the opinion that there isn't too much defense in this game. Anybody that saying different is full of shit and they just trying to sell you some bullshit because there isn't. You can like you throw into coverage almost freely nowadays, and most of the time, like I said, like 8 times out of 10, it's a drop pick. Either that or the defender just won't fucking react to it. So no, it's not consistent defense in the game. But what you can get is you can get plays to slow up your opponent, or ever so often you can get sacks. Like to me, sacks and turnovers is the only type of defense in this game. It's like defense was modeled after the Packers. I don't know if that was EA's idea or what, because they were quote unquote the best team in football last year, even though they didn't win the Super Bowl. But I don't know. That's what it seems like this year. It's like every game is a fucking shootout. But aside from that, like I said, the Cover 2 Cobra though is a great book. I was lucky enough to kind of get like a preview of it, just because like I'm a long time lab partner of Kilo's. Up until he made that change to Xbox, I still don't understand that one. But either way, like I said, it's a good book. So if you wanted some help with your defense, everybody needs help with defense too, especially this year. I don't give a damn who you are. You need help with defense. Um, check that book out at Hotled43. Both of those guys do really great work. Mason is supposed to be putting out a book. I'm not sure when he's supposed to do it, but when he does, check him out too. Mason finds like the most irritatingly good shit every year. I don't know how he finds it out, but he does. Check his channel out too. Um, what else? Um, I don't know. I feel like if like when it comes to ebooks and shit like that, you guys need to be careful with who you get it from, because nowadays a lot of people are coming out with ebooks or stealing people's shit and calling themselves Madden gurus. Get the fuck out of here. But I don't know. Just consider the source when y'all get y'all shit. Like this is what we do when we come up with our schemes. Like we take it to practice mode, of course. Then we go and lab it against each other. Then like just to see it against random defenses or random offenses, depending on what side of the ball that we're doing. We'll take it to rank games like this, like and see how it stacks up. And if it stacks up, like even then, like we'll still try to tweak it a little bit more. And it's been times where I've seen like I don't know, I've seen us have like all of us have like real good schemes, but then scrap it just because I don't know. It seems like the scheme is sometime, you know what I mean? So for future reference, just consider the sources of where you getting your shit from, because Jordan Trapp said the best. It's a lot of niggas doing Madden now. Like it's ridiculous. It's kind of boring too, because everybody's doing the same shit. I don't know. I would rather if I was a new subscriber, I would rather take long time posters and tried and true shit than some fly by night nigga that came out of nowhere with it. Another good book I think you should check out would be Fudgy's New England, was it Valkyrie Offense, whatever. That's another good book. Like, I've seen him torch many of people with that motherfucker. I'm surprised he didn't charge for it, but he was generous enough to give it away for free. Finally got the videos up for it too. That's an inside joke. If you on the forums, you know exactly what we're talking about. But finally got the videos up for it. That right there is a tournament tested, MSFL tested, like money game tested, if I'm not mistaken. Offense, like that offense. If you have a problem with offense, try that one. Like, if you like to pass and like a flashy offense, that's a good offense. Like, he's busted a lot of people's ass with that. Like, that right now, that's becoming one of the more notorious 5 wide schemes next to Ghosts. That who's another person who puts out good shit. But both of those, again, tried and true schemes, and again, they're long time posters too. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, just be careful when it comes to those new guys, because new guys a lot of times will do anything for views or any type of notoriety. Even like I would it's funny because I would even take, like, I hate to say it, but I would take advice from Shaka over a lot of these new guys, just because at least with Shaka, you know that there's somebody else's shit that's pretty good. But like, I don't know, it's just the new dudes are hilarious. And that, don't get me wrong, if you're a new guy and you're really putting work in, I'm not talking about you. You know what I mean? Just pay your dues like we did, and if your work is good, it'll show for itself. But anybody who's been anywhere near the forums or just anywhere around the Madden community lately on YouTube, you know exactly who the fuck we're talking about. You know what I mean? Well, I won't even say we. I'm talking about. Like, I was pretty quiet on the shit, and I usually don't talk about that kind of shit, but this one was like way too blatant for me not to. So fuck them dudes. Like, put in the work if you want the notoriety. But on to the gameplay. Kilo just got a pick. It looked like with Jimmy Smith. I couldn't tell. I was laughing and shit. But he's going with the screen or whatever. I think that he was trying to bait the run commit right there with the motion. And that's the good thing about strong close. It's like everything looks the same. All bold and get big, but everything looks the same. So you can easily confuse your opponent. Right here, Deontay Thompson. I don't know why he had him out there. I guess well, no, it wasn't Deontay Thompson. I guess C Thompson. I don't know who that is. I'm an Eagles user, so I don't really play with the Ravens like that. Like, every time I play with them, I've lost, and it's always on some bullshit at the end of the game. So I don't mess with the Ravens. Right here, he's just in, look like man up cover 3. Nah, he was in 2 man under out of quarters normal. He's in it again. Looks like he's just running fag D, trying to make the guy take as much time out the clock. I would too, especially with the Ravens, because you get shit like that. See, this game is over. Like I said, check out all those guys. Check out maddenstudents.com. SlimReaper256 signing off.